Yeah, what's up, India? Anush here, and guys, let me tell you, I'm starting to think we're living in some Truman Show version of India, and the joke's on us. Because today, we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into the underbelly of the great Indian circus. No, not the one with elephants, though that's a whole different kind of problematic. I'm talking about the societal kind. We're about to expose the hidden wiring of this country with some seriously messed up social experiments. Brace yourselves, because things are about to get awkward. From the gender roles that are more rigid than my grandfather after one too many chai, to the caste system that's been haunting us since, well, forever. We're holding up a mirror to Indian society. Consider this your one-way ticket to some seriously uncomfortable truths. You ready? Buckle up. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some eye-opening social experiments that reveal the hidden truths of Indian society. From gender roles to caste discrimination, these experiments will challenge your perceptions and make you think. All right, peeps, let's kick things off with the age-old saga of Ladka Ye Karega To Stud, Ladki Ye Karegi To. Well, you know the rest. We sent some unsuspecting souls into the wild, but with a twist. Imagine a burly dude trying to haggle for vegetables like a pro-level auntie. Picture a group of girls casually discussing cricket scores with the intensity of a stock market crash. Now imagine the looks on people's faces. Priceless, right? But also kind of messed up. The sheer awkwardness in the air was thicker than the smog in Delhi during Diwali. Because in a country where we worship goddesses but tell our daughters to learn to make round rotis, something's got to give. And it's not just the public reactions, guys. Even the participants themselves were squirming under the weight of centuries-old conditioning. It's like they were trying to fit square pegs into round holes. Super uncomfortable to watch. But hey, discomfort is where the good stuff happens, right? The point is, this experiment exposed the invisible lines drawn in the sand between male and female lines that we're so used to, we don't even see them anymore. But guys, it's 2023. Time to realize those lines were drawn in the sand and the tide's coming in.
Man cooking in public? Wow, the way people stared at me, you'd think I was juggling knives or something. But all I was doing was buying some veggies.
Woman in male-dominated space. Discussing cricket with the guys was like entering a forbidden zone. The looks I got were intense.
Reactions were priceless, but it was also a stark reminder of how deeply ingrained these roles are. It's high time we challenge these norms and break free from the invisible chains that bind us. Okay, deep breaths everyone, because things are about to get real. This time we're tackling the big bad C word. No, not that C word. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about caste. We sent two equally qualified candidates, same resume, same skills. The only difference, their last names. One screamed upper caste, the other, well, let's just say it didn't. And guess what? The results were about as shocking as finding out politicians actually work for the people. Spoiler alert, they don't. The candidate with the privileged last name sailed through interviews, got callbacks faster than you can say Brahminical patriarchy, the whole shebang. Meanwhile, our other candidate ghosted, like straight up Dementor level soul-sucking ignored. I mean, come on, India. We built a whole space program while running on dial-up internet, but we can't get rid of this ancient discriminatory system. It's like trying to run a marathon with a Chalta-high attitude. You might start strong, but you'll definitely trip and face-plant. This experiment, my friends, was a harsh reminder that caste isn't some ancient relic of the past. It's alive, kicking and ruining lives every single day. Chapter 3, From Cow Dung to Co-working Spaces, Bridging the Gap. For this experiment, we thought, let's play a little game of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but with a daisy twist.
We brought together folks from two worlds that couldn't be further apart. Think Swades, but without Shah Rukh Khan's chiseled jawline.
We had our city slickers, fresh off the metro, and smelling suspiciously of Starbucks, and our village peeps, who probably hadn't seen a traffic jam that wasn't caused by a stray cow.
Now imagine them trying to find common ground. It was like watching a Bollywood movie where the subtitles are in Klingon entertaining, but ultimately confusing.
Our urbanites were shocked to discover that villages have electricity, and no, people don't travel by bullock carts anymore.
And our rural folks? Let's just say they were less than impressed with the city's obsession with avocado toast and overpriced chai.
But you know what? As they say, laughter is the best medicine, and believe me, there was plenty of it.
By the end, they were sharing stories, exchanging life hacks, and even teaching each other a thing or two about their respective worlds.
This experiment, guys, was a powerful reminder that beneath the fancy clothes and the different accents, we're all just a bunch of DZs trying to figure things out.
Title: Instagram versus reality, the filtered truth. All right, folks, time to talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the influencer in the filtered selfie.
This one hits close to home, because let's face it, we're all hooked to our phones like it's the last samosa at a family function.
We created two profiles, same content, same everything except for one tiny detail. One was our urban influencer, all about that gym life, fancy cafes and hash blessed.
The other, our rural influencer, think fields, tractors, and maybe a stray goat photobombing every now and then.
And guess what happened? You guessed it. Our urban influencer shot to fame faster than a Bollywood stars kid in a nepotism-fueled launch.
Followers, likes, brand deals, they got it all. Our rural influencer? Not so much. It was like trying to get your grandma to understand TikTok, a valiant effort, but ultimately futile.
This experiment showed us that even in the supposedly democratic world of social media, where everyone can be a star, the same old biases exist.
We're more likely to double tap on a picture of a fancy latte than a plate of dal chawal, even if the latter is way more relatable and delicious.
Title: India work in progress, but hey, at least we're trying. So there you have it, guys, a glimpse into the messy, complicated, and often hilarious reality of India. If you're feeling a little disillusioned, don't worry, that's normal. We're not trying to paint a rosy picture here, but we are trying to start a conversation. Because the first step to fixing a problem is admitting you have one, right? And trust me, we've got problems coming out of our ears. But hey, at least we're self-aware, right? So what did you guys think? Which experiment made your jaw drop the furthest? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, tell us what other social issues you'd like us to tackle next. Until then, stay woke, stay curious, and most importantly, stay hilarious. Peace out. Thanks for watching. If you found these experiments as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which experiment surprised you the most and what other social issues you'd like us to explore next.